Hi everyone, my name is Gregory Scott and this is your astrology and tarot forecast for the week starting the 23rd of June and going through until the 29th of June. This is kind of an experiment. I'm doing the reading outside today because it's just so nice over here, so I've just decided to come out here and do it. So let's see how it goes. Might go completely wrong, but there we go. It's nice to try new things. So in terms of the astrology, there's a couple of things coming up this week that are quite important. The first thing is that on Monday the 23rd, the moon is in Taurus in the ninth house, and it's near Venus. So what that really means for you is that you're going to feel really driven to go out there and to just do what you want, really, to achieve what you want, to have that kind of input, to achieve your dreams, to make it happen for yourself, and you're going to feel a real sense of energy, a sense of achievement, and a sense of having self-confidence and being able to do it. On Tuesday, Venus actually goes into Gemini in the ninth house, so there's going to be an increase in your love for communication and your desire to share ideas really with other people. And in particular, this is going to apply to genuine kind of academic knowledge and knowledge around learning, knowledge around higher education, teaching, studying, learning. So it's rather that kind of information and sharing those kind of ideas rather than the type of information that has to do with gossip or chatting or something like that. So for example, if you've been watching The Real Housewives for the last couple of weeks, then there'll be a real shift in terms of the energy, and you'll shift towards more into learning something that's concrete and helpful for you in the future. Wednesday the 25th, the moon goes into Gemini and it joins Venus there. And that urge to learn and to study is going to get even stronger for you. Thursday the 26th, Jupiter is in Cancer, and it moves into the house of career and finance, which is the 10th house. So really expect a surprise that'll really help you out financially. If you've got a lot of bills that have been mounting up, or if you haven't known where the next paycheck is going to come from, expect something wonderful to happen here. Trust the universe, expect something good to come into your life and to really to kind of give you that unexpected blessing that you weren't aware of, just comes in. So really keep your eyes and ears open for something good to arrive. The next day, Friday the 27th, is the new moon, and it's in Cancer. So the new moon is always a wonderful period of kind of planting new seeds, of setting the intentions, and Cancer always has to do with family and loyalty, the emotions, and looking within and being kind of with yourself. So the intentions that you set around this new moon period, around your family, are really going to take life and structure, and they're going to be there with you for a while. So really make sure what it is you plan. So if you're setting some boundaries with one of your family members, and you've got to a place where you're saying, I'm not going to tolerate this sort of behavior, so I'm putting a boundary in place. I'd like us to communicate in a certain way, and if that's not possible, I'm not going to continue this. Then that kind of theme, if you set that during the new moon, that's going to stick with you for a while, and you'll work on that energy. On the other hand, if things are going really well, or if you decide to move closer to your family or spend more time, then that kind of energy is going to have outcomes and effects as well. So really just be aware that the new moon is always the time when you really plant that seed, and then it finds a new life and it starts to grow by itself. Saturday the 28th, the moon and Jupiter are both in Cancer, and they conjunct in the 10th house. And this really increases your luck factor and in your emotional life. So what I mean by that is your emotional life is going to expand and grow. So if you feel good about your work, you're going to feel even better about it. If you feel your romantic life hasn't been that good, or it is good, then it's going to grow from whatever place that's in at the moment. So it's very similar to the kind of new moon energy, because it's where you are at the moment, it gets bigger and it gets a new life and it starts to expand and it starts to grow. Okay. So the other thing about this day is that you're going to have a sense that your heart really is wide open, and you're really going to be able to go out into the world, go into situations, being yourself, being authentic, and keeping your heart, as I said, open. And you know, whenever you show up kind of for life in that genuine kind of way, life usually meets you back in a genuine kind of way. Oh, the other thing that's happening on this day, on Saturday the 28th, there's a grand cross happening in the chart. So whenever there's a grand cross, it means that there's a number of influences that are occurring at the same time. So you may feel a real variety of feelings. You may feel a little bit of turbulence. You may feel quite a lot's going on. So just be aware if things are really feeling intense. That's down to that grand cross. Okay, and finally, Sunday the 29th of June, you'll really be able to apply yourself to solve your problems. Your Mars energy, which is in the second house at the moment, it finds an outlet. It trines your communicative self, which is your midheaven in Gemini. So you're really going to feel that you have an outlet to your energy. There's not going to be any sense of frustration or lack of being able to kind of extend yourself or express yourself. It's going to flow really well, and you're going to be able to make some real overcome some real obstacles. Okay, that's in terms of the astrology. Now looking at the tarot, and I did kind of prepare for this before I came here because obviously I haven't got the cards with me. So the cards I pulled for this week, the first card is the Hanged Man, and the Hanged Man is ruled by Mars, and Mars in turn rules Aries. So Aries, you're going to have real ability and power to overcome obstacles this week. You're going to feel very much able to pioneer things and go out there and do things, which is part of your makeup anyway. But you're going to really not encounter as many obstacles, or the obstacles that you do encounter, you're going to be able... Excuse my dog, he's just kind of... he's not very happy because he's not getting to do what he wants. Okay, you're going to be able to... Really, the obstacles you do come in contact with, you're going to be able to make a lot of progress working with those, and you're going to be able to overcome those. Okay, the next card is the Sun, and obviously the Sun rules Leo. And Leo, you're going to make the most progress this week on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Sunday. So there's a couple of the themes I mentioned for those days. Just kind of recheck what those are, and you're going to really be able to channel those the most positively. And you're going to be able to make the most progress with that. And then the final card is the Magician. And the Magician is also ruled by the Sun. So, Leo, this is really your week. Those days that I mentioned, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, have a look at what themes really are coming up for that. And then really get ready to achieve those things in the most positive and the most constructive way out of all of the signs of the zodiac this week. And you're really going to have... the most power and energy to do what it is you want to do and to make those changes that you want to make. Okay, so those are the astrology and tarot influences for the week. I hope you have a wonderful week. If you'd like to get in touch with me, you can send me an email. The address is readings@gregoryscott.co.uk. Have a look at the website, which is gregoryscott.co.uk. You can find information about what I do, the types of readings I do, how to set them up, all of that stuff. And also have a look on Facebook. It's facebook.com/GregoryScott444. It'd be really nice to connect with you there. So have a wonderful week, and I'll be with you again soon.